Okay, I'm thinking we're live now. This is a Google Hangout on air, so it's this video will be broadcast to YouTube. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Tonight's topic is Semester 1 Review Week, and we're chock full of 4 different activities that you're going to want to take care of this week, and I'm going to walk you through each of the 4. Next week will be Semester 2 Review Week. At the end of that week, your lesson review project will be submitted. And the following week will be the final test prep for the AP exam. That'll actually be the week of the AP exam. So things are happening quickly. So with that said, let's get started. The Hangout is scheduled for 30 minutes in length, but I know how YouTube videos work, and anything over 10 minutes is in one ear and out the other. So let's see how efficient we can be. Here we go. Magpie solutions are posted. I'm going to go ahead and escape out of here and show you the Magpie solutions are posted in the lesson 19 folder under unit 6. There's both the PDF file, and as we speak, I'm going to add the BlueJ files. Now these actually don't have the project.bluej file included, so you'll just have to drop that in there and paste it in, or you can just open up the Java file itself in a text editor and see. So those are the Magpie solutions. It includes the free response question. I think that was in step 3 with the chart. So you can take a look at those. Again, this is a portfolio requirement, and content on this actually is included in the AP exam this year. So do take a look at these solutions for your review. Second thing up is the research question and project topic submission. Most of you have already submitted. There's some awesome content that is being suggested, anything from Girls Who Code type of app to a haiku generator. Haiku is poetry, 575 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. We have efficiencies of methods, so calculating how quickly a computer processes a method. Some really interesting topics. So if you haven't submitted, please do so. This is under the Unit 10 folder, Personal Software Project. I'd like to think of this as the large project. This is the really, really big thing that you're going to focus on through and after the exam. The smaller project, or the mini project, lesson review project. Last week you actually signed up for a lesson review project topic. That's located here in this spreadsheet on Google Drive. If your name is not here because it got deleted or you did not sign up, you need to contact me and make sure that you've selected. So the idea here is we're providing an opportunity to do a screencast, much like this is a screencast, to talk about content of the lesson you've selected. For example, Gabe has selected, saw your name on here somewhere, Gabe. We'll pick on Greg. Greg has selected lesson number 9. So he's going to revisit lesson number 9, review the contents of lesson number 9. I'd like to think my internet connection is fast, but some nights it's not. Greg will be reviewing lesson number 9, and he'll ultimately deliver a 5 to 7 minute screencast talking about the content of lesson number 9 and presenting a small snippet of code that is like a mini project. When this finishes loading, we can actually look at an example. So the idea being you would create a simple BlueJ project, have the user fill in the blank as you're sharing content. So it should be a fun activity. I think of this as a mini project due at the end of next week. So you have 2 weeks to produce that. Obviously, lesson 9 doesn't want to load, so I'm going to skip over to Jing. is the tool that I'm going to recommend that you use to capture your screen. So everybody has either a Mac or a PC. This will work for both platforms. And the idea here is that I'm going to capture everything that's on my screen. That includes perhaps an instance of BlueJ, that includes maybe a presentation, if you're including some notes or bullet points to share. So Jing will allow you to capture everything on your screen, which is really, really important in a 5 to 7 minute screencast. It will actually post it online for you under screencast.com, and that could be the link that you submit to me in addition to your zip file containing your project. That's one particular tool. The other tool you might consider is actually what we're using here, and that's called Hangouts on Air. And you can imagine just hosting a Hangout on Air, recording your screen, much like we're doing here, and talking the user through the experience. So Hangout on Air. This is a Google Plus feature. There are some constraints in terms of age, so you might run into some troubles there. But again, Jing is a free solution for you. It's a free solution, and there's no age requirement on Jing. So that could be a possibility. I've provided a link to Jing in Schoology, so you can take a look at that under the lesson review project. Okay, the fourth and final thing for this screencast is the AP diagnostic exam due this week. My hope is tonight, since you'll be not commuting to Roseville High School, that you can spend some time on the AP diagnostic exam. Now, there are two different approaches that you can take here. The first is a timed exam, so that creates kind of a higher stakes situation, a little more pressure, or you can take an untimed diagnostic exam. I don't care which you choose, and it's going to be located here on the baronsbooks.com/AP/comp site. This is also linked in Schoology. It's a Flash-based website, so you need a browser that supports Flash. Google Chrome does a fine job of supporting it. So I'm going to click Start here, and this is the little Flash pop-up window that emerges. Click here to begin. And again, I can do a timed mode or a practice mode. So notice there's 40 questions that you're going to get to complete here, after which time you'll actually have a screenshot of things that you accomplished. Here's what you did well. Here are the areas that you need to work on. I'm going to ask that you submit the screenshot of this, and you could use your newly installed Jing to capture that screenshot and submit that into the Dropbox in Schoology. So I go here and I look at the AP diagnostic exam practice screenshot. You'll submit JPEG image here, or PNG image, doesn't matter. So that's Barron's online diagnostic exam. Pretty cool tool. I think you will like it. Although the test itself on May 7th is on paper, this is a fun way to take a diagnostic online. Since they've posted this fabulous tool, I have to plug the book itself, especially at that price point, $15.11. It's a bargain. So if you haven't ordered this, I highly, highly recommend that you do so. And I would put a rush on the shipping so that you have it as soon as possible. $15.11. That's linked directly in Schoology for you to consume. Click back here. So there's the link. Highly recommend that. Here's the link to the diagnostic exam, and this is the Dropbox where you'll post your screenshot. So that's under the Unit 9 Prepare for the AP exam. Jumping around to a lot of different locations this week, but I think you'll be able to manage. Okay, so that's the screencast for you. If you have any questions, send me a message directly in Schoology, and have a fabulous week. Look forward to seeing you soon.